Another shadow? He just disappeared.
That was a fake.
A fake? How?
It was 1 month before the Doctor took over the world. The first time I encountered him.
Shadow, we've got a report from the Intelligence Division. They've located an unknown base of operations that seems to be totally outside the chain of command for Eggman's army. There's a large-scale troop presence, suspiciously large for a place with no strategic value.
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without reason.
No kidding. And there's a rumor going around that old rotten Eggman has been developing some kind of new weapon. So...
Yeah. Looks like this won't be your garden variety recon mission.
do it to it, Shadow. Omega went on ahead of you, so you can link up with him on site.
I'm more than enough on my own. I'll handle things my way.
Omega said the same thing. You two go together like chili and hot dogs.
Cut the chatter. I'm on my way.
Hello everybody, it's EvanUn0, and welcome back to Sonic Forces. Today we're taking a break from the main story to explore episode Shadow, the free DLC that brings three new stages and allows you to play Shadow in the regular game. Well, some of it anyway. Starting off, we have the enemy territory, and this serves as a prequel to the events of Forces, like the comics did online. And I like the amount of fan service they have here. They have some Shadow the Hedgehog remixes, which are interesting, actually. Like, this here is a remix of Westopolis.
E123 Omega here. Extermination proceeding without incident. No problems to report.
Extermination? This is supposed to be a recon mission. You can't go making a big scene.
You should have known better than to send Omega on an op like
So starting off here, we have Omega on the recon mission, and yeah, he's not the best guy to do it for. Not the quietest. I don't even know why they did that in the first place, sending them on it. They should know how violent he is. But yeah, this is a remix of Westopolis from the Shadows game, and the main overhead theme is like a remix of the title screen music from Shadows game as well.
What's going on?
A lot of interesting stuff. I would not have expected them to remix Shadows game music, because I feel like that's kind of in the category of things they kind of want to forget, but it's still cool. Anyway, Shadow plays largely the same as Sonic, except for the fact that he has a sort of chain homing attack. See, right there, whenever you hold in on a string of enemies, you get to, like, blast through them.
Casualty report. Rouge fallen. Shadow to be eliminated.
Omega, what happened? What's going on over there?
Unidentified system intrusion. Emergency withdrawal. I am E123 Omega, the most powerful.
Hey. I'm in love with the music here, though. And there are even a few more musical surprises waiting for us. I hear a lot of people saying that these sort of 3 stages of Shadow that are like designed around him and his abilities are better than the main game. And I'm not sure if I could say that they're like completely better, but I like the challenge that they offer, and I can definitely see why people would like think that. S ranks are kind of hard to get. It's very like combo focused, not so much time.
The world's most powerful robot is no more a challenge than crabmeat. As I suspected, this power is without peer. It is the ultimate strength. Ah, and still more wonderful. A not-so-tall, dark, and brooding guest has arrived.
I'm surprised they didn't say edgy.
Tell me what you did to Omega.
I cannot tell you, that is confidential.
Weaklings like him are of no consequence. Come now, Shadow. Our long-awaited reunion, and still you spout such nonsense.
I don't know you. And the only thing of no consequence around here is that big mouth of yours.
Ah, I suppose you would think so. Oh, yes. I am infinite. You say you do not know me, and yet I remember you so very well. To you, it was simply another in a long list of Eggman bases you tore down without a second thought.
A couple of months ago. And next up we have Eggman's facility in the Mystic Jungle, and a lot of people were beyond surprised when they showed off the song that was going to accompany this stage. It's a remix of Rhythm and Balancer, White Jungle from Sonic Adventure 2, and this is a quality remix. This is why I hope that they continue to make like other character episodes like Silver or Knuckles so that we can get more remixes of this caliber. Because these are Jun Sonora, dude.
I went to great pains to get the best mercenaries around, and he still totally wrecked the defense squad. Shadow!
Should have hired some defense squads for the defense squads. Hey, Doctor.
Again, this is one of the more disappointing ones because I was expecting this to be like a decent length, but most of it is just spent on this water slide that controls kind of jank.
Deeper into the facility. That computer running analyses in the core is invaluable. One of you idiots, stop that hedgehog now!
Shadow, don't make me upset. You're hiding something.
Shadow is still alive? At least the analysis of the stone was completed yesterday. But no! I still can't let this facility be destroyed. Is there anyone left out there?
Okay. Oh, see what I do not like this last part. It feels like you have to be very careful, very precise.
Seems like this place is important. No wonder the cannon fodder has been putting up a fight.
Hey. Obstacles, obstacles, obstacles. I'm just... You see, it's very difficult to get an S rank on some of these stages. Oh.
Hey, you! You know you can hear me. You're captain of Squad Jackal, aren't you? Your squad was useless. Go clean up their mess already!
Yeah, I got it. You destroyed my squad. I'll show you why they call me the ultimate mercenary. Take this! What?
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have been talking so loud. Also, I like how that is just his combo from the opening movie The Shadows game. Well, his own game.
Worthless. Don't show your pathetic face around me ever again.
Don't let me see you or your pathetic face ever again.
Afraid. Pathetic. Me. He's calling me weak. No, I am not weak. I'm not weak. I am not weak.
All you gotta do is whisper those 4 beautiful words into her ear. I am not weak. Then you scream at her. Actually, please don't do that.
That day, I gave up my own unsightly face. I let go of the old me, the one that was so weak, so that I could become stronger.
Also, Infinite is one of the characters, one of the very few characters that has, like, heterochromia something or other. It's where both of your eyes are colored differently. Like, the one that's being hidden is blue, and of course that one's yellow. It's an interesting idea. Also, the plot of it is just, Infinite's mad at Shadow because when Shadow was delivering the pizza to him, he didn't give him his drink.
I've only become what I am because of you, yet you don't remember. But I suppose that's the way it goes. It simply means that the old me was too weak, too pathetic to remember. And now you've become nothing more than an insect, waiting to be crushed underfoot. Thanks thanks to this limitless power.
It's a lot you had to say there, Shadow.
I have become unstoppable. Take this!
Quite the wordsmith we have here. Oh, thank you, Shat. Wait, where's my drink? Your what? My drink? My diet Dr. Chaos? You're supposed to be the ultimate life form and you can't even remember the measly drink? Well, I ain't buying! That day, I gave up my own unsightly face. We can also see this as Shadow just shoved him into school lockers at high school. That's it! They were high school buddies! That's why he said our long-awaited reunion. It's the Chaos reunion of 2017. Dude!
Huh? What are you mumbling about, Shadow?
Shadow's like the school bully who never really changed his ways, and by that admission, Infinite wants to get revenge on him. Dude, this lore.
Remember? Get it together.
Also, I like the logic there. We're going to pick up Omega. He was destroyed 3 months ago. Yeah, don't bother getting him immediately. If he's not that important if you're waiting 3 months to pick him up. Also, this here is a remix of Supporting Me, or the Biowizard boss battle from Sonic Adventure 2 as well. Another solid remix. And I do believe that they did get, like, Jun Senoi back for the guitars and stuff. Like, how could you not?
This is where Omega was destroyed. There's no sign of it here.
Sure seems that way. Probably because it never really happened.
What?
Affirmative. I have never known to defeat.
Omega?
I am not defeated. I am not weak. I am not weak.
Whoa. Okay, chill out there, buddy. Okay, you're not weak. You're not weak, okay? Okay, calm down!
What is this? My head.
Oh, I didn't get the whippy dippy spinny up fairy, but that's okay. What you gotta do here is just time this. Perfect. And I don't think I got every red ring, so you win some, you lose some. But it's still okay. And again, no, I think I did. I'm just stinky. Yep, see, we don't get... Well, we get a trophy, but we don't get the S rank.
Where?
I like the apathetic look for that Shadow, even though that does not fit the mood at all.
Back here. No. Is this an illusion?
Open up your eyes.
This is reality, Shadow. Your reality. I didn't expect to see you come back alive, but you must admit, it was a truly wonderful show, wasn't it?
So if this is Shadow's reality, would there just be a bunch of Marias running around? That way he never has to feel lonely. If one dies, then no matter, there are billions of other more. Okay, that's weird, I'm sorry.
This power, before we've even tuned it, just as I thought, it is unrivaled. Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
Sonic? What are you plotting?
Oh, okay.
Is this? Stop! Where do you think you're going, Infinite?
Shadow? Shadow! Finally, the connection's back. What are you doing?
Rouge?
Forget it. Get away from there as soon as you can. There are explosions going off all over. The facility's about to collapse.
Withdrawing now. What's the meaning of all this?
On a certain day in Green Hill, Eggman's army launches a savage attack. Also, daily Liam O'Brien
telling me the
appreciation post. He does a phenomenal job as Infinite.
What's the point of lying about it? Eggman got a beat on Sonic and mounted a massive assault. I mean, sure, A for effort, but it's nothing to worry about. We've got the advantage now. Sonic is there too, so I don't think it's a big enough deal for you to head out.
Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without...
Shadow, this is not good. Hurry, get over there.
What is it, Rouge? What happened?
Oh, this is just the same cutscene as from the beginning of the game. Nothing has changed.
Is everyone okay?
We are thanks to you. Cutting it kind of close though, pal.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. Okay, let's finish this, Eggman.
It will be your finish, Sonic. Behold the power of my ultimate masterpiece!
Huh? Shadow, it's you?
You're not the
Zavok.
real Shadow.
Metal?
None of you are real.
Chaos?
You're just an illusion. Get out of my mind! Also, I'd like to point out that the Phantom Ruby clones are, of course, fakes and whatnot.
This guy is
So,
faster than Sonic.
that's a fake Shadow. So, a faker. How mad do you think Shadow was when he saw that Infinite was
something
making,
else.
like, fake
Gotta
clones
scan
of
it
him?
and figure this
He's
out.
like, are you kidding me? I will not stand for this! It's a faker of a faker.
What are you? How are you doing? Oh!
Nice.
Tails? I need to know what's going on with this guy.
I'm trying.
I do
Sonic,
admit,
but
I
this
like the
thing's all
effect of
messed up.
having Infinite sort of having, like, only his shadow there. Like, it's more or less, he's just entirely black and red. I don't necessarily see the point, because by this point in the game you've seen him, but like... He looks cool, and Sonic is dead again. We just can't keep this boy alive, can we? Anyway, that's it for episode Shadow. Like I said, there are 3 stages that will all tie into the story. It already has, of course. And you can play Shadow in a lot of the modern Sonic stages. Not all of them, but a fair amount. And it's sort of like, it doesn't have to be completely different to feel completely different. I like the idea of having that little, like, massive string of combos for the homing attack chain. Like, that's neat. I mean, maybe you give him another Chaos power or 2 and he'd be just fine, really. Anyway, that's it for episode Shadow. Join us next time where we'll be taking on the regular main story again, and hopefully finishing off Eggman's army. See you later.